Oakland, California, the only stop in Northern California for the Monster Energy AMA Supercross and FIM World Championship. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen alongside Jeff Emick and Ricky Carmichael and Aaron Bates covering all the action for us down on the racetrack here tonight. We are ready to go with the fourth round of the 2012 championship season. The riders are set. The 30-second board is up. We are close to dropping the gate and getting this one underway.
Last week's winner, current or reigning points leader in this heat.
Taking a look at our AMSOIL starting lineup as the names scroll across the top of the screen. There is Chad Reed, the man who won a week ago, right here on CBS at Dodger Stadium on his 2-2 Motorsports, the Bell Rainback number 22 Honda.
Yeah, this track's really, really good tonight. The dirt is primo. These guys are pumped. I can't wait to watch this go down.
There's that 30-second board. The riders feeling the adrenaline pumping right now as they get ready to charge off down to the first turn. Here we go, racing from Oakland. Jake Weimer on the outside, trying to get the early lead. And it's the 61 machine going down early here in the corner. That's Austin Howell. Involved in that was another rider. There's Reed on that 22. There goes Kevin Windham on the 14.
We got Brett Metcalf up there on the Suzuki.
Watching it fly tails away from our Toyota camera. Skying over the big triple jumps here in Oakland.
Yeah, you guys can see Ryan Dungey triple, double through that section. He's going to try to get out as quick as he can, put in some fast laps, because if he turns the fastest heat race here, so he's going to get the first gate pick in the main, and we all know how important starts are. I'm interested to see how number 21 Weimer can hang with him. I've been really impressed with how he's been riding this season. I mean, he's really been charging.
He watches Kevin Windham on the Geico Honda, the red number 14. And the black and blue and white riding gear right there. Windham, that's definitely by far the crowd favorite each and every time we drop the gate.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And Windham was our fourth fastest qualifier here today. Weimer, who's been getting off to great starts, was only the 12th fastest qualifier. So his lap time's a bit down. Maybe that's why we're seeing Windham go by here. But his starts off the gate are definitely helping out. You need to be in the top 9 as you watch our Toyota scoreboard scrolling across the top of the screen, because the top 9 riders will move straight to the main event out of each heat race. I'll see Weimer, he was taking a little look over his shoulder, trying to see where Chad Reed was, but I mean, one of the advantages of him getting out of the gate good is that he can run the pace of the fastest qualifiers here today.
Look at this pass. Comes over that double, brakes a little bit harder, inside, textbook pass right there. Body position perfect on the bike for that flat sweeper corner.
Weimer on the green Kawasaki, Reed on the red Honda. They go bar to bar through the whoop section. The Australian Reed to the inside, gets the power down and takes over the position. He's now got third.
Yeah, nice clean pass there, sets him up, takes it out wide on the entry of the corner, cuts down, goes down the inside of the whoop section. Now the next guy in front of him is Kevin Windham. Don't know if he'll catch him, but definitely going to mount a charge to do that. Coming up a little short there. No problem, though. Brushes it off.
Windham is about a second and a half in front of Reed. Chad's going to have his work cut out for him as they go past the mechanics area where they get the signals on the pit boards from their mechanics halfway through this first heat here.
It's a very good passing spot right there. You got to be really comfortable around that sweeper turn. You can get somebody, catch them sleeping there, get on the inside, make the pass. An on and off section there. Reed blasting the turn, always fun to watch, man. The guy has really good corner speed. See right there, triple out. Fun part, triple.
Watch right here. This is Reed going around Weimer. Now watch what happens in this turn right here. See, Weimer comes in, and he's going to kind of take this route. Reed comes up and squares him up with a lot of momentum. And watch the drive. Watch his left foot. He clicks up one gear right here. Really hammers the throttle. Nice execution by Chad Reed.
Taking a look at the top 5 here in heat number 1 in Oakland, Dungey leading Wyndham, Reed, Weimer, and Metcalf as we're past the halfway point, closing in on the conclusion of this first of 2 heat races.
Now, quickly, we had discussed about how, Ricky, you felt that the KTM with the steel chassis was really good at the place like Phoenix, where it was hard and dry slick. Now we have a completely different situation where it's rutted, it's rough, and there's a lot of traction, yet Dungey still is getting it done.
Yeah, you're just right, Jeff. I was really curious to see how it was, because just every other bike out there has an aluminum chassis, which is normally stiffer. So conditions like this, where the dirt is a little moist, you want that stiffness and rigidity to push it a little bit harder, as you can see on his last lap. So that's what I was anxious to see, how well this bike, the steel chassis, was going to work. And obviously it's working pretty good right now. He looks on point.
The key to Ryan Dungey has always been consistency.
Yeah,
and
sure
he's
has.
showing it again here tonight. Coming out strong. Looks like he's well on his way on this final lap to a heat race win. Working past Gerke on the 87.
Triple there.
To the checkered flag coming up. Dungey on his way to the main event with a heat race win. And KTM continues their winning ways in Monster Energy Supercross. When you're the owner of the Supercross team, like 3-time Super Bowl winning coach Joe Gibbs, you can get your rider's autograph anytime you want it. You can cut the line there. Davey Millsaps is another one of the Joe Gibbs riders. Justin Brayton was signing autographs as well at the pit party today. That's one of the highlights of coming to Monster Energy Supercross. You can get the chance autograph like Ryan Dungey. Meet the riders, have a good time down in the pit party. Here are the riders that transferred out of heat number 1. Ryan Dungey all the way down to Cody Mackey, who's making his debut riding on the Jeff Wart racing machines this weekend. And there is a look at the riders in the gate for heat number 2. 9 more riders will transfer.
32nd board is up here, but what's really interesting in this heat is we've got Ryan Villapoto just to the inside of the box. So it'd be to our right side, and James Stewart, Davey Millsaps on those JGR bikes just to the inside of him.
It's a little pre-main event here.
James Stewart inside on the 7. Oh, and look at Brayton come flying through there on that number 10 Muscle Milk Honda.
That's going to allow Tickle and Short. That's like Short's going to take the lead.
Short on the 29 comes flying around. Honda's up front looking pretty good right now.
I tell you, this is the type of start that Brock Tickle, reigning West Coast Supercross Lights champion, is needed, because he really hasn't got good starts this season in the heat.
Tickle is on that number 25. That's a green Kawasaki. The Pro Circuit Kawasaki, that team making their debut in the 450 class after dominating the lights divisions for so many years.
We got Ryan Villapoto sitting back in 7th now.
Stewart is up to 7th.
So, you know, guys, we're going to get to really see with the fastest qualifiers like Stewart and Villapoto, we get to see where the passing points are like this.
There goes Stewart right past Tickle. That puts him up to 3rd, and he'll set sail after those 2 Hondas. The first one he's going to try to run down. Looks like it's going to be Brayton, because up front still now is Short on that Supercross.com Honda, the Jeremy McGrath team.
Go. Going to put in some good laps here. Him too, knowing how important it is to get out there, get that heat race win, so you get that number 1 gate position all over Brayton right here. James really, really good at passing guys early in the race. He has that explosive speed when he needs it.
Like right now, there it goes. Stewart just railed through that big berm turn, and he cleanly passes Brayton. He tries to get a handful of throttle, thinks about getting inside. Contact there, and the rider out of Iowa showing that he deserves to be on that factory bike number 10 this year.
That was some aggressive riding here by Brayton. And remember, it was just 1 week ago that he failed to qualify for the main, so you know he's fired up with this American Honda bike trying to get it into the main event tonight.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case for him tonight. There's no doubt about having a little bit of bad luck there at Dodger Stadium. Look at that, counter bats.
I tell you, Ryan Villapoto now has moved his way up to 4th, so these riders better get on the gas.
Oh, Stewart passes breaking again. So the champion out of Hayden City, Florida, puts himself right up into the position now to go after Short.
Now we've got some laps under the in the books here. I'm taking a look at the lap times. You got Short up front with a 54.5, and Villapoto with the fastest lap at a 54 flat. Remember, Dungey had a 53.4, so these guys need to pick it up. You got fast time.
You earn your numbers in Much Energy Supercross, and Ryan Villapoto gets the number 1 because he's the reigning champion. There's that number 29 of Andrew Short. And here comes Stewart. Honda versus Yamaha here in heat number 2. Halfway through this one.
There's going to set him up right here on the inside. We're going to have the advantage here.
Crowd getting into this one. Watching these two go at it. Stewart squares him up. Short ready to counterattack.
Ricky, this track's got those 180s where you can really set somebody up, but then these flat sections here, there's a lot can happen here also.
Stewart inside, contact with Short. Oh, Stewart gets aggressive.
Oh, you don't want to do that to Andrew Short. I can tell you that right now. But
and here comes
this battle.
Brayton dealing with Villapoto. Villapoto on the number 1 gets inside and stands him up.
I can tell you,
was aggressive there.
You know what he wants, Jeff. He wants to catch James Stewart right now. Get a piece of him in the heat race before the main event, but we only have 4 laps to go.
These heat races are only 8 laps apiece. It'll be 20 laps in the main.
Watch this pass right here. James wasted no time, gets in there. Clean pass.
Yeah, but see, Short, he thought he was far enough to the inside. Stewart just made a new line, as did Villapoto. When they rounded this turn here, the pass that he put on Brayton.
Stewart already about 2 seconds out in front of Short. Villapoto, there he is. He's caught Short. Now, can Villapoto get it?
Watch this pass.
Goes to the inside.
Trying to work that throttle. And he's got him.
Yeah, what a pass. Textbook, you called it, Jeff.
Okay, now the race is on, guys. Let's see. These are the 2 of the fastest riders here today. And Villapoto really has been the man this year. Let's watch this replay. Watch trying to dig those knobbies in, hug the line, and Short tries to hold it.
Now, can Villapoto catch James Stewart? Working our way towards the conclusion of heat number 2. James Stewart, right there on that Toyota Yamaha number 7, out in front of Ryan Villapoto. 3 championships between these 2 riders, and this is just the heat race tonight here in Oakland. What's the main event going to be like later?
Let's check the lap times as they come through. Stewart just a little bit faster. Villapoto still, yeah, a couple tenths of a second faster that time around, but Villapoto's got a tight line right through here where he was really making it up.
Villapoto clipped 2/10 off of Stewart's time on that last lap.
Yeah, Villapoto has definitely caught Stewart. If you take it from the first lap until now, there's no doubt about it. I mean, these 2 guys are riding like it's a main event. They don't want to give anything up.
Problem is, it's the last lap. He's running out of time. He's on it. How many opportunities now will he have to make the move? You can hear the crowd getting into it. Where will Villapoto make his move? Stewart's got to know he's there. Will he square him? Here he comes. Checkered flag, and Stewart's going to get him at the line. He closed all the way to 2/10 of a second on James Stewart. And boy, does that set us up for a fantastic main here in Oakland. Quick look at the results shows you the 9 riders going straight to the main. Mike Alessi goes to the last chance qualifier. Here's this week's MMI Tech Tip.
Hi, today's MMI Tech Tip is about gearing. You take a big sprocket, you put it on the back, it actually gives you more bottom end power. The only problem is you can shorten up the gearing too much. So we have a lot of choices in the truck. You have a smaller sprocket, actually gives you more top end power. The one that makes the right choice, gets the best lap time, and wins the race. There's your MMI Tech Tip for today.